here in my beautiful city, Dayton, Ohio. Um, I'm looking at the Dayton Daily News, Wednesday, May the 19th, and on the front page, we've had a wave of violence, of killings, and this is unbelievable. It's got a grandmother here, and it says, great grandmother of teen gunned down makes plea for change. A wave of gun violence that has killed 4 young men in the past month continued Monday night when a 19-year-old was shot and killed and a 17-year-old was injured during shooting at a local gas station. I'm gonna read to you in terms of what happened in the last recent shootings. April the 18th, Dayton police say 16-year-old died at Miami Valley Hospital after being shot near Westwood Elementary School. April the 24th, a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old were shot and injured on Community Drive in Old Troy Pike. That's here in Riverside. That's a suburb of Dayton. On May the 8th, another 18-year-old was shot and killed in the 400 block of West Hudson Avenue. May the 12th, a 17-year-old boy was shot and critically injured on Coomler Avenue. Also on May the 12th, 3 teens died in a car crash that reportedly stemmed from an attempted carjacking. May the 13th and the 15th, May the 13th, 15-year-old Coleman was shot and killed in Harrison Township. He was found dead in a vehicle in the 3600 block of Michigan Avenue. May the 16th, Montgomery County Sheriff Office said a juvenile girl was playing outside a Harrison Township home when she was grazed by a bullet on her forehead and arm. May the 17th, a 19-year-old man died and a 17-year-old was injured after a Monday night shooting at a gas station. This is unreal. So when the minister of, this is only one contributing factor. It's the fast food, it's the junk food, it's the processed food that the minister of wellness, he talks about. He talks about micro and macro nutrition. And when you don't have proper nutrition for the brain, it produces behavior. Again, this is just one. I've been talking about this for years in terms of we have to become conscious and aware of who and what is programming the programmer. What is influencing? Who is influencing that element? And so again, when we look at the music and the movies, there's a direct correlation. So you put the music, the movies with the diet, it's a contributing factor. And what I'm going to show next also this morning is what 5G is doing. This is amazing. Over the weekend, you've heard Dr. Max McLeod talked about 5G. I'm going to give you an explanation of how this is happening. We have cell towers all over the city now. They don't even have to get permission. These 5G cell towers are increasing the frequencies. And once you really understand how this is happening, and when you look at all the 3 elements put together, you can begin to understand what's happening. This grandmother said, it's very interesting. There's a quote in the paper. She said that the violence among young people is out of control. Grandmother Cook said. She blames mental illness, drugs, and a lack of religious values for the crime wave involving youth. And so my challenge, you know, my challenge today is to us in our community, to the millennials, to the Xers, to the Zoomers, to the baby boomers. Man, if we don't do something, we're becoming an obsolete and insignificant people. If we don't become conscious of who and what is programming the programmer, very, very important.